Electric charges. It is very difficult to define what an electric charge is. The word electric is derived from the Greek word electron, meaning amber. The existence of charges were known when charged particles were produced by rubbing off suitable materials. Let us understand by an example. This kind of electricity developed on objects when rubbed with each other is called frictional electricity. The American scientist Benjamin Franklin introduced the concept of positive and negative charges in order to distinguish the two kinds of charges developed on different objects when they are rubbed with each other. First, let us perform some experiments. Suspend a plastic rod rubbed with fur and bring another plastic rod rubbed with fur closer to it. We observe that the rods repel. Again, if we suspend a glass rod rubbed with silk and bring a plastic rod rubbed with fur nearer to the glass rod, we observe that the rods attract. From the experiments, we find that glass rods rubbed with silk acquire something different from that of plastic rubbed with fur. That something is called charge. One more thing we observed was, unlike charges attract, like charges repel. By convention, the charge on the glass rod when rubbed with silk is positive and the charge on the plastic rod when rubbed with fur is negative. It is due to mechanical friction that the electrons are torn from the atoms. When a glass rod is rubbed with silk, the rod acquires positive charge and the silk acquires negative charge. Now, if the electrified glass rod is brought in contact with silk with which it was rubbed, they no longer attract each other. They also do not attract or repel other light objects as they did on being electrified. Thus, the charges acquired after rubbing are lost when the charged bodies are brought in contact. In the table given below, if an object in the first column is rubbed against the object given in second column, then the object in the first column will acquire positive charge, while that in second column will acquire negative charge. Electroscope. The gold leaf electroscope was one of the first instruments to indicate electric charge. The instrument consists of two thin leaves of foil suspended from an electrode. When the electrode is charged by induction or by contact, the leaves acquire similar electric charges and repel each other. Their separation is a direct indication of the net charge stored on them. The leaves may be enclosed in a glass envelope to protect them from draught, and the envelope may be evacuated to minimize charge leakage. It should be noted that this type of electroscope purely acts as an indicator and not a measuring device. The Braun electroscope replaced the gold leaf electroscope for more accurate measurements.